Herbert likes the arm bars and Perry likes the cradles.
There you see the rankings. Ben Askren has been on top all season.
He is funky. He's very unorthodox, very, very dominating.
Of course, Chris Pendleton ruled the roost last couple of years. Herbert, Perry certainly would like to get their knocks in come the NCAA tournament time in a couple more weeks.
Yeah, but Askren is the Big 12 champion from Mizzou, and so it's going to be, these guys will end up likely being the 2 and 3 seeds at Big at the NCAA championship. Like I said, these guys are dynamite on top.
Here's a look at Mark Perry's work in the semifinals. Took care of Donnie Reynolds in 74 seconds, finishing off with a fall at the edge of the mat and able to get things done.
Cradle, baby, look at this. Sucks him in, pulls his shoulders on the mat, closes the deal with a near. Look at him dragging him on the mat. He's a cradling machine.
Mark Perry with a thrilling win there and a little exultation as he gets to the championship round. Perry second here at the Big Ten championships last year at 165 pounds, lost to Ryan Chiarella, who we just saw win another championship at 165. So Perry bumped up in weight class this year, comes in with a mark of 16-2, has been hurt part of the year, but is back healthy here. And again, Herbert, as we mentioned, unbeaten, 37 straight wins dating back to last year, and a nice run through the consolation rounds of the NCAA tournament for Jake Herbert. Second longest active win streak in the nation.
He's a bear. Either one of these guys will give Askren all he wants if they hook up in the finals, but I guess it looks like this could be the semis at NCAAs if all things stay on course. This might just be a preview. Nice shot by Herbert. Perry's very hard to finish on Jason. He's funky. He scrambles. He'll try leg cradles. Look how he's reaching on. Very impressive. Very, very good work here by Perry. Herbert's going to have to really work harder to finish this. He's got to get his head up. Oh, nice slip. Whoa, Perry's funking. It's going to be a big scramble here. Look at that. Wow, look at this great wrestle. Perry's going to get 2 out of it. What a scramble.
And he does. Mark Perry with the first points of this championship affair at 174.
Impressive work. Jason, you made note of Perry making a move from 165 to 174. You young wrestlers need to take home a note. That's a 9.9-pound jump. Don't starve yourself down to weight all the time. Let your body grow. You should strength train year-round. You should eat nutritiously year-round and see what Mother Nature does for you. But oftentimes growing. There's father Mark Perry looking on. Mark Perry was a lightweight, and he married John Smith, a legendary Olympian, John Smith's sister, and she's a little taller. So Mark Perry's a big boy. You know, Mark Perry was an NCAA American at 118 pounds for Oklahoma State, but his son, we talk about the growth, he's up here at 174, and Mark Perry is looking on.
So all those ties to Oklahoma State and growing up there, and Mark used to be a factor of the bouts there, and he's come on to Iowa to wrestler.
Wow.
And here, watch Herbert get out of that with a nice reversal, would pick up 2 points. Perry maybe thought he had him caught, but Herbert comes out of that to tie the match.
Gutsy move by Jake Herbert. He took the risk of giving up back points to go headhunt, and headhunting he did. He had a tight grip on Perry. Now he's getting a little paybacks. Getting a ride. He's got that hammer lock across the back. He's trying to thread the cement job. Perry's flexible. Perry's really a Gumby. Oh, yeah. His dad's not happy about this. This is one of the moves his father used to be good at. He put people's arms behind their back, get the hammerlock tilt on him. His dad was a bear on top of bars. Perry's a bear on top with cradles. But in this case, he's the guy getting hammered on. Jake Herbert from Northwestern did a nice job. We're going to probably finish this period 2-2 because Herbert is pounding away on top. Perry is not moving. Herbert is about eating up the riding times. We're looking at a tie match as we wrap up the first period here.
And we mentioned Mark Perry was second at the Big Tens last year at 165. Herbert was second in this weight class, lost to Pete Friedel of Illinois. We will see Friedel coming up at 184 as he has stepped up a weight class, and now we see Mark Perry down on the mat getting some attention as he takes some injury time.
Yeah, again, coming back to this weight class thing, you're seeing college wrestlers move up in weight successfully. Certainly at the high school level, young wrestlers need to do that as well. Look at this tight hold. He is cranking on that neck. Jake Herbert is going to work. So it may be a tie score, but in the punishment department, Jake Herbert from Northwestern is winning right now.
Oh. See Perry trying to loosen everything up. His dad trying to offer some encouragement, but boy, you feel that even in the stands.
Yeah, I can't imagine what it feels like to have some guy cranking on your son's neck. My son is 8. I don't know what that's like yet. I guess I'll find out possibly in a few years when these big guys try to torture him.
Now Perry getting back in position. Dad looking on. And Jake Herbert awaiting to attack again on top. 2-2 to score here. Final ticks first period. Championship of the Big Tens at 174.
All these emotions in our sport, Jason. It's exciting. There's so many thrills. There's so much sorrow, too. It's a very emotional sport, not just for the athletes, but for the families. Oh, speaking of emotion, Mark Perry, you get a little fired up there. He wants his boy to hammer. He wants him to suck it up and be tough on top here. He's a little disgusted with his son. His son wasn't looking focused enough. And he was trying to light him up and get him fired up there.
And we'll see what Mark Perry can do here on top.
He's
begin
tough.
Period number 2.
Look at that claw. He's deep now. He's got the leg in. There you go. He might have been looking a little banged up, but he is pounded. He's going to try to get paybacks here. He's got the arm trapped. Herbert's flexible, too. Oh. I told you this would be an exciting match. These guys can scramble and move. Herbert's got to work harder. He's going to get stalemated. He's got to start stretching his leg out. That left leg, he's got to straighten. He's got the angle. Herbert's working his way. Herbert's making progress. That's what he needs to do. He needs to cross-face hard. Perry is not going to let go, though. All this time, Perry is getting riding time. Perry is up to 28 seconds of riding time. Herbert's trying to cradle, but Perry's almost got a Peterson. Oh, Herbert might get a reversal. Whoa!
And he does get reversal.
He might stick him here, Jason. He's got to get pressure down. He's going to get him, I think. Pressure down.
Jake Herbert trying to close the deal, and he does. Jake Herbert becomes a Big Ten champion with a pin win on Mark Perry of Iowa.
What an exciting scramble. Perry quit a little bit there. Herbert's credited a great job closing. Perry stopped battling.
Well, Jake Herbert became the first Northwestern wrestler ever to win 2 straight Midland titles, and now he's got the 32nd individual championship all time for the Wildcats. His father looking on. I believe he caught that on tape.
Oh, they are excited. That was a great scramble.